Ian, my name's Gabe Zolna. You know how Obama's going around purging the military? He's getting rid of all those generals that he fears might not obey his command as Commander-in-Chief. When he says, well, we're going to turn on the American people, we're going to go find out where all the guns are, we're going to confiscate them. You know, and I got to believe a number of the generals won't have too much of a problem going along with his plan, especially if they're Democrats, because the Democrats, I think, are all partially insane. Actually, I think they're completely insane. In either case, you know how Obama and his administration through the VA is also attacking returning veterans, stating that you know, they shouldn't be allowed to have weapons? And the reason that is that Obama doesn't know how the military will react when he comes out of the closet and declares martial law. He doesn't know how they're going to react. So what he's tried to do is to disarm as many of them as he possibly can. But the problem is that there's a whole lot of military that's still in the military. Maybe that's why they try to restrict having ammunition on bases. Huh? You ever think of that? I tell you what, if I was in the military and if I was an officer, I would not walk around with a gun that was not loaded. And I think that the military needs to demand that they have access to not only their weapons, but to ammunition in their weapons. It's going to happen, folks. You know, if you don't think this is going to percolate and explode, you're sadly mistaken. Obama tried to get our guns without force. He wasn't able to do so. I just read another little article where the administration's acquiring another, 26 million rounds? That's on top of the 1.6 billion hollow points that they already have. You don't use hollow points for target practice. The only thing they're useful for is killing people. That's what hollow points are for. They're not for hunting, and they're not for target practice. You don't go hunting with a 9mm or an AK-47. You don't go hunting with a .45 unless you're hunting for people. The crap's going to hit the fan, folks. And for those of you that think otherwise, you're going to be in for one hell of a surprise. Obama has to act soon. I've said this in previous videos. There's too many things that are swirling around him, all these phony scandals. It just takes one, and he's a done deal. You know, I heard a comment this morning, and they were talking about Nixon. He ended up losing his presidency because they thought that he had discussions where he might be using the IRS against certain groups of people. He had discussions. Well, we know what Obama's done. We know why Dougie Shulman was there 157 times. We know why Sarah Hall was there 154 times. Wake up, America. The nightmare will soon begin.